Hi, I'm Dan Schmitt and this is Team Chicago Challenge. We're in Henry, Illinois. We're here for the first half mile. This is District 17 AMA. It's also a vintage AMA vintage group classic. George Mack, my good friend George Mack, is going to be riding his 500cc Yamaha. And hoping the weather holds up and we can get some racing in. I'm going to shoot the heat races, shoot some of the all the finals, as many as I can. There's a lot of classes. I hope they get the show in. Thousands and thousands of people. And I should point out, Henry always used to be the first half mile of the year. And this may be the racetrack where I ran my first half mile ever back in with him in 1972 with my OSA. So let's check out some of the racing action. We look at the heats and the final of some of these classes. And we're going to have a great time right here in Henry, Illinois.
First racing look at is a 251 to 450 Pro-Am race up front. That is Morgan Monroe, and she's from Indiana. Morgan had a problem in that first corner. Colton Featherstone is now in the lead. Bike number 40 right there is Kevin Strolling going on to pick up the win. The first heat race, that is Colton Featherstone. Coming down the back shooting the second heat race, it is Charlie Glaser. He's from Elkhart, Indiana, number 28, right with him. It is Charlotte Katz from West Ellison, Wisconsin, third place. Looks like 66. That is Cody Chisholm, at 28, has got this track dialed. Right there, Charlotte Katz from Wisconsin, running a good, solid second place. Next race up front, 57, battling. That's Jordan Berger, and he's from Carlisle, Iowa. He is battling with 59, Blake Berry from West Allison, Wisconsin. 57, 59, battling out, battling for the win. Third heat race, 251 to 450. Pro-Am. Some of these guys are pros, some of these gals are pros, some of them just amateurs. Next heat race, 99, that is Kyle Moraine, and he is from Glad, PA, Pennsylvania. Right there, Travis Zaffe, and he's from New Athens, Illinois. Battling to the line, it is 99 and 53. 53 may have the advantage. 99 using the cushion, going around the outside. Going on to pick up the win, that is Kyle Moraine. And then in the final event, it blasted off the line. Looks like number 99 might have the advantage. Coming through 1 and 2, Kyle Moraine from Gap, PA. Number 99 right there. Number 40 is that Colton Featherstone. Kevin Strolling, Jordan Berber, Charlie Glaser, Charlotte Katz, and Morgan Monroe are battling for 8th spot. Making a move, making a great game right there was number 40. That is Colton Featherstone. She's trying to inside line, outside line, right there, 52. 57 is Gordon Blank. Kevin Strolling is 27. Down the front chute one more time. Taking the lead, it is number 40. That's Colton Featherstone is now in the lead. Second place, Kyle Moraine. Kevin Strolling moving to third. Jordan Barber fourth. Charlie Glaser is fifth. Clayton Van Morris is sixth place. Charlotte Keynes was eighth, and Morgan Monroe finished in ninth place. Now we're looking at the first heat race, plus 40 class. This is an amateur event. All the riders have to be older than 40, but they can ride any size motorcycles. Jumping out front, looks like Dallas Meyer. He's from Carbondale, Illinois. Right with him is Tony Watson, and he's from Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Also there, number 90, is Dwayne Stanek from Midland, Michigan. Down the front straightaway. Coming out of turn 3, it's Stanek trying that high line, trying to get by Watkins for second place. Watkins holds on, still up front. Myers up front. He's from Carbondale. He's on a Honda, heading down the front straightaway to pick up the win in the first senior heat race. Second heat, jumping out front, it is Steve Casson. Steve Casson, he's been around forever. 59 on that Yamaha. He's from Hately, Wisconsin. Steve Casson looking great. Second place, Larry Gibson. He's from Dewana, Michigan. It has Steve Katz. Pulls a couple wheelies. He's on that Yamaha. He's looking good. 13, trying to make the move. That is Gibson from Michigan. But Steve Cass will not be denied. The third heat race. Number 63, Greg Saunders. He's from Trivia, Illinois. What a great start. He is flying out there. Animal behind him, it's Attar. He's on a Yamaha. Haas is on a Harley Davidson, and Jones is on a Honda. Coming by one more time, Greg Saunders. Tripoli, Illinois, on the Honda. Looking great. Running away with the third plus 40 heat race. That's the final event. Plus 40 amateur racing, any size motorcycle. Everybody's got to be older than 40 years old. It looks like Saunders up there. 44 is right there. That is Tony Watkins. Also there is 33, 92, 59, and 13. And down the back straightaway this time. Mike Timken, number 92, is on the move, still up front. It is 63, Greg Saunders, 92, 59, Steve Caston, 44. Up front now, is that number 92, Mike Timkins, or is that number 63, 92, 63, 92 taking it outside line, trying to find a way in the cush. Steve Caston's right there, 92, making the move. That is Mike Timkins. He's on that Yamaha, looking good, using a cushion. And picking up the win, it is Mike Timham, second place. Greg Saunders, Steve Caston was third. James Abbott was fourth. Dallas Myers was fifth. Dwayne Stanek was sixth place. And now one of the feature events, the 450 Pro Class, paying the cash purse. Some of the top riders in the nation. This is the second heat race. In the first heat race, it was Nicole Meese from Michigan picking up the win on her Honda. Second place went to Steve Sandoval, and he's from Abington, Illinois, and he was also on a Honda. As we see the second heat race, and from Mount Gilead, Ohio, that is number 17, that's Jared Van de Koel. And he is on a Honda. He is running away with this. Right with him, it is Evans and Dan Metzler, 77-22, but making his move to second place. Number 32, that is Jesse Janish from Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. Right here, third pro heat race, blasting off the line. Getting a great start. It is Justin Hiddle, and he's from Creve Coeur, Illinois. He is flying. Right with him is 36. That is Kobe Cartile. He's on that KTM. He's from Canadawa, New York. Jeffrey Carver on the Yamaha from Alton, Illinois is on the move. He is a cushion master. And now in the lead, down the back chute, it is Jeffrey Carver. He is flying. On the move is 27. 27 is Rob Pearson. Up front, it is Jeffrey Carver. He is flying out there as he goes on to pick up the win in the third heat race. Final heat race, blasting off the line. It is national number one. That is Jared Meese. He is from Creole, Michigan, on a Honda. He is the national champ, number one rider in the nation. Second place, Jeffrey Lowry, the youngster from St. Louisville, Ohio, on a Honda. Third place, it's like Cole King, and he's from Burlington, Iowa, and he's also on a Honda. But number one, showing the fast way around Henry, national number one, Jared Meese, looking great on the Honda. This is the Pro Class, 450 Pro Class, the Davey Camlin, Moto Armory sponsored memorial race. 450 pros line up. They blast off the line with the green light. Jumping out front, it is the two-time Grand National champ, Jared Meese, on that #1 Honda. He is sponsored by Saddleman's, Las Vegas, Harley Davidson. As he races through turn 1 right there, 23 is Jeffrey Carver. Jeffrey Carver loves these deep cushion tracks. Also right there is the young Jared Vanderkoy from Ohio as they battle around this half-mile track right here in Henry, Illinois, Central Illinois. Thousands and thousands of spectators have come out to see the action. Two-time Grand National champ. He was national #1 in 2012, won the championship again in 2014. As we see the battle up front, Jeffrey Carver's trying to make up. He's from Alton, Illinois, and he's on a Yamaha, but Jared Vanderkoy, he is on a Honda. He is #17, running third place. Rob Peterson is trying to find a way by. Jared Meese has got this track dialed as he shows everybody the fast way around this beautiful half mile. Leading the way, 450 pro class. It is Jared Meese picking up the win. Jeffrey Carver is second. Third place went to Jared Vanderkoy. Rob Pearson is fourth. Meanwhile, back in the pits, giving out posters to the thousands of fans is Moto Armory. Moto Armory giving out great posters and honoring Davey Cameron. This is the memorial race as we look at Davey's Harley Davidson. He was a great racer. #27, Harley Davidson, Davey Cameron. #1, this KR 750 Harley Davidson, I believe, represents the various champions in the past. Bart Markle, Carol Westweber, and local hero from Kewanee, Illinois, Roger Riemann, all winning national #1s on the Harley Davidson. As we see this 1960 BSA Gold Star, and another great race bike from the 1960s. Neil King won a championship race at Ascot, and they got a CR Axtell sticker on it. See, #55, Harley Davidson Sprint. 55 was the number for local Illinois hero Roger Riemann. As we look at this Flying Merkle, this is a bike that would have been a board track racer 1909. What a beautiful bike. What a great memory. Board track racing took place throughout Illinois in the pre-teen era. Is the plus 50 class. Some of the fastest riders, plus 50, any size motorcycle, any year motorcycle, but the riders have got to be older than 50. Jumping out front, it's #48. That is Greg Donnelly. He is from Cameroon, Illinois, right by Peoria. Right there with him is Brad Haas. Brad Haas, #75. He's 17 is Tim Tobridge, and he's from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Coming out of turn 2 up front. Still looks like that 48. These guys are flying. Second place, 75. That is Haas. The top 3 will go right to the final. Then there will be a semi. So it looks like Greg Donnelly is going to go right to the final. And Brad Haas, Tim Telbridge. First heat race, plus 50. Davey Cameron, memorial race. Second heat race, plus 50. 68 is flying. That's Joe Braggett. He's from Peoria, Illinois. He's on a Honda. 32 is Stephen Brinker, and he's from Plainfield, Illinois. He's on a Rotex. Jihaz is on the Harley Davidson, but it is 68. He has got this track dialed. He is loving this cushion track as we see this battle for second between Brinker and Haas. Coming by this time, we see 33 battle with number 90. 44 still up front. Number 90 is Dennis Stemick. 33 is Dennis Myers. 44 is Tony Watkins as they battle to the line. And then the action heated up in the final event. Plus 50, any size motorcycle. All these riders got to be older than 50. Jumping out front, it looks like the number 90, Dennis Stenick. Right there is Brad Haas, 75. 33 is Dallas Myers from Carbondale on the Honda. But number 90, what a race. He is looking great, stretching that lead. Number 90 from Midland, Michigan, that is Dennis Stenick. Second place going to 75, Brad Haas, Greg Donnelly, Joe Baggett, Dallas Myers, Tim Sears, Kenny Carey. Next race we're going to look at is the Legends. Jumping out front on that Harley Davidson, that's Davey Durrell. He's from Elizabeth, Colorado. From Bloomington, Minnesota is my good pal, Billy Hoffmeister. He's also on a Harley Davidson. Mike Farley, local hero from Illinois, running in third place. This is the Legends class. Clearly running away with the race is Davey Durrell. Second place, Billy Hoffmeister, and Mike Farley, third place on the Harley Davidson. Now we're looking at George Wills, another one of my old pals. He's running in the 1940 vintage 750 race. He's on the WR Harley Davidson. Battling right behind him, it is Bill Berger from Helmus, Iowa, and he is on a BSA 250. So the 1960 vintage class 250s. Right there also is Thomas Cole, and then Stuart Way is from St. Petersburg, Florida, and he's on a Ducati. So we got a BSA, a Harley Davidson, and Ducati in that 250 class, and George Wills is showing them the fast way around on that 1940. I believe he's on the WR Wheels Through Time Harley Davidson, Illinois Harley Davidson. George Wills going on to pick up the win. And now we're looking at, this is 1970 vintage bikes up to 750 and the Hot Rod Vintage Multi. So on the Triumph motorcycle, that is Mike Tingham. He's from Kirkland, Illinois. Where's Terry Vessel? He's on more of a vintage. This is a KR, I believe, Rigid Tail Harley Davidson, number 27. Terry Vessel from Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. Terry Vessel loves riding that cushion. But the battle up front, we got a Triumph up front, 750, and we got Terry Vessel on the Harley Davidson. Let's watch them. One lap to go. Terry Vessel going to try the inside line this time on that Harley Davidson. Does he have enough snot to get by that Triumph? As we see, going on to pick up the win is Mike Tinkham picking up the win. Lane Schultz is second, and then Terry Vessel and Steve Casson in that hot rod class. As George Mack, number 84, brings his beautiful Yamaha up to me so I can ride it in the plus 60 class. Should point out that George ran the plus 50 Vintage Open. Brad Hands went on to pick up the win. He was the rider from Pittsburgh, PA. George Mack was second in that class. As I get ready to run with the plus 60 class, blasting off the line, that is David Aldana. That's right, David Aldana, the star from On Any Sunday. Factory BSA rider, factory Honda rider, chasing right after him. That number 4 bike. Number 4 is Roger Johnson. He's from Princeton, Iowa, and he's on a Yamaha. So we got David Aldana. He's up front. He's on that Honda, battling with Roger Johnson, running in second place, number 4. I'm running on that George Mack Racing Yamaha 500. I'm running in third place. Fourth place is Tom Pratt, and fifth place is William Holt. As we get a good look at this beautiful track, Henry, Illinois. As we see the first heat race, 750 Pro class. These are the big boys jumping out front. That is Jared Meese, and he's on that Harley Davidson National number 1, the number 1 AMA National Champ Second place is Dustin Crow from Peoria, Illinois. He's on a Harley Davidson. Bronson Bowman, he's from Centralia, Illinois, and he's on a Harley Davidson. He's running in third place. Picking up the win, it is Jared Meese, national #1, showing everybody the fast way around this beautiful half mile. Second heat race. Coming out front, looks like local hero, Rob Pearson. He's from Mossville, Illinois. He's on that Harley Davidson. Right with him, Jeffrey Carver from Alton, Illinois. Jeffrey Carver's on that 750 Suzuki, number 23. Also there is Jared Van de Coyle. He is on the Kawasaki. And clearly the dominant rider right here today, it is Rob Pearson. Rob Pearson on that Harley Davidson dominating the race as he's holding off the charges from Jeffrey Carver. And this is it, the final event. Open Pro Twin Class, the green light to fly. Jumping off the line, looks like Rob Pearson, 27 on that Harley Davidson. Right with him is Jared Meese, #1 rider, Harley Davidson. 61, that's Dustin Crow, number 30. That is Bronson Bowman. Got Jared Vander Coyle and Jeffrey Carver right there. Kawasaki's and Suzuki coming by again. It is Rob Pearson from Mossville, Illinois. Jared Meese, #1, the national champ, looking for a way on the inside. We see Carver go by. We see Van de Coyle go by. We see Matea now up front, #1. It is Jared Meese, Harley Davidson, as we see Van de Coyle trying to use that out. Whoa, rider down. Rider down is Dustin Crow. Dustin Crow from Peoria, Illinois. Dustin Crow on that Harley Davidson getting caught up on the cushion. Red flag flies. We'll have a complete restart. Dustin Crow's got 2 minutes to get his bike running. Riders line up, waiting for the green light, blasting off the line. It looks like Jared Meese right with him. It is Rob Pearson, also there, Jared Van de Coyle, Jeffrey Carver, Bronson Bowman, Jake Mattia, Jeffrey Lowry from Ohio, Duke Emerson, Harley Davidson. National #1, Jared Meese leads them around turn 3 and 4 down the front straightaway one more time. Second place looks like Rob Pearson. Making the move, Jeffrey Carver's right there. Jared Van de Coyle, the young rider from Mount Gilead, Ohio, on the Kawasaki. Jeffrey Lowry, 23, is also from the great state of Ohio. Clint Erickson running in the top 10. Making the breakaway, it is the #1 rider in the nation, national #1 from 2014 and 2012, using an outside line in the deep cush. Jeffrey Carver's trying to catch up. Van de Coyle looking good as he's challenging Pearson for second place. Up front, Jared Meese, Harley Davidson. Rob Pearson, Harley Davidson, Kawasaki. That is Jared Van de Coyle using the cush. Jeffrey Carver on the Suzuki. Looking for a way by. Rob Pearson running in second at this point. Van de Coyle looking for a way by. Carver's right there. Bronson Bowman, number 30. 29 is Jake Mattia. Great battle for second place. Rob Pearson still up front. Van de Coyle looking for a way by. Here comes Jeffrey Carver on the big push on the Suzuki. Down the front straightaway, it is still Pearson, Vandercoil, and then Carver. Up front, it is Jared Neese, Harley Davidson, Rogers Racing, National Cycle making the best windscreens in the nation as we see Vandercoil trying that inside line. Vandercoil makes it work, gets by Pearson. Here comes Carver squaring off the corner. He gets by Pearson. Now we got Vandercoil and then Carver. He's still up front. He's on a Kawasaki. Carver's on a Suzuki. Battling through turn 3 and 40. Vandercoil looking good. Rob Pearson still right there, 4th place, coming by as we see the leader go by. That is Meese. Down to the wire. It is going to be a photo finish. Vandercoil, Carver, Vandercoil, Carver, Vandercoil. Let's slow it down. Take a look. The line judges have ruled that second place went to Vandercoil on the Kawasaki. Jeffrey Carver is in 3rd place on the Suzuki. Jared Meese going on to pick up the win. The Davey Camlin, Henry, Illinois. For more information on the AMA, the American Motorcyclists Association, their website is AmericanMotorcyclist.com. Contact District 17 for all AMA racing in Illinois. It's AMADistrict17.com. Great day at Henry, Illinois. Contact me, and I love to hear from my audience. It's teamdan45@gmail.com. Remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt Motorcycle Racing for great motorcycle racing action. Dan Schmitt Politics to learn what makes America great. And I highly encourage you to visit the World of Motorcycle Museum. They're in Winamac, Indiana, 4 miles south of North Judson on Indiana Highway 39. But give them a call first at 574-896-3172. It's a great trip and a great collection of motorcycles. And to pick up your copy of the Team Chicago History Package, go to Rich's Yamaha in Lockport, Illinois, but give them a call first at 815-838-8130. Their website is richesyamaha.com. Pick up your copy of the Team Chicago History Package.